Correlation. So correlation is a very important statistical concept. Correlation is a measure of the strength of linear relationship between two variables. Two numeric variables or quantitative variables to be precise. Okay, this strength of linear relationship can be measured using something called a correlation coefficient. A correlation coefficient is a way to put a value to this relationship. It takes a value between -1 to +1. -1 denotes perfect negative correlation and +1 denotes perfect positive correlation. Negative correlation means when x increases, y decreases proportionately. Okay, to be noted that a correlation coefficient is sensitive only to linear relationship between the variables. Meaning, when the correlation coefficient is very low, I cannot say both variables are not correlated. I can just say both are not linearly correlated. There could be high degree of nonlinear correlation, which cannot be measured using this correlation coefficient. Okay, create a scatter plot of two numeric variables. This is how it will look. Positively correlated, negatively correlated, no correlation. Okay, we'll look at an example and see how correlation is calculated. This is the data for 12 days of temperature and ice cream sales. And I want to determine the extent to which the two variables are linearly related. The correlation coefficient can be computed using the CORREL function. So for this case, it turns out to be 0.94 or 94%, which indicates a high degree of positive correlation. So thumb rule, you consider correlation coefficient of 0.7 or higher to be a strong correlation. This calculation of correlation finds wide applications in banking and investing fields predominantly. So investors generally use negatively correlated assets to hedge their portfolio and reduce their market risk due to price fluctuations. That's one of the key applications of correlation. There is one of statistics' most quoted adage. They say correlation does not imply causation, which means just because A and B are correlated doesn't mean A is causing B or B is causing A. So from this example, you may think, okay, because of high temperature, ice cream sales are high. So that is true for this case. But it is not true always. There is another statistics famous correlations. So from the study of crime rates in US, what they observed was ice cream sales and crime rates are highly correlated. So in fact, they are able to predict crime rates using ice cream sales. So can we say ice cream is causing people to commit more crimes? No. So this is what we mean by correlation does not imply causation. So if you want to find what is the causation here, what we do is we look for other hidden variables which are highly correlated with both ice cream sales and crime rate. So probably we could say temperature. Temperature is causing high sale of ice cream. Temperature is causing high crime rates.